Opal Lee is known as the grandmother of Juneteenth. That's the holiday marking the day Texas slaves learned about the Emancipation Proclamation. It's been a holiday in Texas for decades, but Lee helped make Juneteenth a federal holiday. Now the 96-year-old is getting a rare honor, her portrait in the Texas Senate chamber. It's the first new portrait in more than 40 years. Jayla Washington shows us the unveiling.
Just look at Miss Opal Lee's face, the grandmother of Juneteenth. The unveiling of her portrait on the Senate floor is a testament to her strong will and perseverance.
I was so happy and so humble. I wanted to do a holy dance, but the kids say I'm twerking when I do it.
Miss Lee, she has always had a lot to say. But right here, she's sitting back and listening, though she could hardly sit still.
It gets no simpler than saying, receiving your roses while you're alive, darling.
Mrs. Opal Lee was inspired from an early age to seek to better the world around her and to become an advocate for social justice and civil rights.
She literally walks the walk. Back in 2016, she started walking 2.5 miles in cities across the country, symbolizing the 2.5 years it took for word to get out to all slaves that they were free.
How soon we gonna get started?
And crowds began joining her.
How are you feeling right now?
Real good, real good.
Those walks led President Biden to sign a bill making Juneteenth a federal holiday back in 2021. And Lee is still fighting for civil rights.
People have been taught to hate. They can be taught to love.
That love is something she leads with. Her portrait now alongside just one other Black Texan who has ever been honored in this way.
We need days like this, Miss Lee. We have so much divisiveness in our society. This is a day that heals a lot of wounds and brings us together, and you're the cause for it.
Her spirit is strong, her heart humble. She wants others to stay inspired.
There's much to be done. Much.
Jayla Washington, State of Texas.
The Texas Senate first honored Opal Lee back in 2021. During that visit, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said that Lee's portrait should be displayed in the chamber. State Senator Royce West helped see the process through, saying portraits should reflect all Texans. There are 19 other portraits displayed in the Senate chamber. Several depict people who have ties to the Confederacy. That includes a portrait of Jefferson Davis. You heard Jayla mention that one other Black Texan has a portrait in the Senate. That's Barbara Jordan. She was the first African-American woman elected to the Texas Senate. Thank you again for joining us for State of Texas. I'm Josh Hinkle. We'll be back next week to bring you an in-depth look at Texas politics.